Hey, I hope all is going well and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Today I am waiting for my therapy appointment, so I thought I'd come in and talk to you all. But what I wanted to share with you might be a live rerun, as I call them, because it's something that I've said before. But I was recently watching Mr. Holland's Opus on Disney Plus, and I love that movie because it takes me back to my choir days, even though it is has to do with being in an orchestra, but it takes me the music part of it takes me back to being in choir and having those influential teachers that make you believe in yourself and just know how to bring the best out of you. Mr. Bockelman was the best. I loved him. We all did. We all loved him. Um, but what I wanted to share with you today was that Mr. Holland's Opus helped me to get out of college. And the way that it helped me get out of college was um my last class that I needed to take to get out of school was a language. And so I tried Italian, and Italian didn't work. I failed it miserably because I could not get the hang of it. Um, Languages are not my strong suit, except, of course, I speak English. But I tried Spanish in high school, didn't do well in it. I tried Italian in college, didn't do well in it. Um, so the last straw that could help me save my college career was sign language. And I was doing okay in that class, but not good enough to pass. So my teacher said that if I got a good grade on the paper that she asked us to write, that I would pass the class. She wanted us to write a paper on a film that had to do with deaf culture. And the only film that she could come up with, because she was deaf herself, um, so I don't fault her for anything, because that was what she knew of the culture. But the only film that she could come up with to suggest us to do a paper on was Children of a Lesser God with Marley Matlin in it. Um, and I went to her and I said, I want to do a paper on Mr. Holland's Opus. And this is what it is about. Mr. Holland's Opus is about a family. Of course, it's about Glenn Holland, who reluctantly becomes a music teacher at John F. Kennedy High School. And he reluctantly becomes a teacher. He's a musician who reluctantly becomes a teacher. And he goes in, as he says, into this career kicking and screaming because he doesn't want to do it. But then 30 years pass over the time of the movie, and it's the only thing he wants to do. Anyway, back to the beginning of the movie, the beginning decade of the movie, which is the 70s. He has a son, and his son is not born deaf. But what happens to make his son deaf is that the marching band of the school performs in a parade, and in that parade there's a fire truck that passes by. And as you can imagine, with little sensitive ears, the sound is very loud and it damages his son's hearing permanently. And so he goes through the course of the movie having to learn how to communicate with the son and have a relationship with his son in the way that his son can also reciprocate and have a relationship with him. And so there's a lot of learning moments for Mr. Holland and a lot of growth moments. And so I put those exact details in my paper. And I ended up getting a B on the paper and a B in the class because of the paper. And I passed the class and I got out of college. So, anyways, that is the story that I wanted to tell you today. And I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. I will. I mean, I am honestly looking for stories to tell you guys. So, I think some of the stories that I will tell you guys now that we're in life group season are my take on the first questions. The first icebreaker question of our weekly study notes, if they're not that personal. Um, Other than that, I'll just also be going off my life experience and going off my blog prompt questions. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Thank you so much for loving and joining encouragement notes. I will talk to you soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you later. Bye.